nervous system. For more information, execute retinal scan. Access granted.
Hello, Agent. What you're about to see is for your eyes only. This is a top-secret investigation about the nervous system. It was directed by Special Agent 178026 Gabriela Serrano, Biology Investigator 178039 Mark Ryan Vega, and the Assistant Special Director 178007 Liani Maleta. This is the brain, the main organ of the nervous system, codenamed the bee. It is 75% water and has around 1 billion neurons. This is how it looks inside a human head when it's working. It weighs around 1.3 kilograms or 2.86 pounds. This is known as the spinal cord, and it is about as thick as your thumb. It runs through the vertebral column and connects peripheral nerves with the brain. The brain and spinal cord together are the central nervous system, codenamed CNS. The outermost portion of the spinal cord is white matter, bundles of myelin-sheeted axons. In the CNS, they are all called tracts, not nerves. Gray matter makes up the bulk of the CNS. It consists of cell bodies, dendrites, and many neuroglial cells. In all vertebrates, the embryonic neural tube develops into a spinal cord and brain. During development, the brain becomes organized at 3 functional regions: the forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain. The hindbrain sits on top of the spinal cord. The portion just above the cord, the medulla oblongata, influences the strength of heartbeats and the rhythm of breathing. It also controls reflexes such as swallowing, vomiting, and sneezing. The pons lie above the medulla oblongata and assist in the regulation of breathing. Pons means bridge, and tracts extend through the pons to the midbrain. The cerebellum, the largest hindbrain region, lies at the back of the brain and serves mainly to coordinate voluntary movements. The pons, medulla, and midbrain are collectively referred to as the brainstem. The cerebellum acts in motor control. The thalamus and hypothalamus function in homeostasis. A blood-brain barrier protects the brain from many harmful chemicals. The cerebral cortex, the most recently evolved brain region, governs complex functions. It has specific areas that receive different types of sensory input or control voluntary movement. The cerebral cortex interacts with the limbic system in emotions and memory. Activity of the 2 halves of the cerebrum is coordinated by means of the corpus callosum that connects them.
This is the region known as forebrain.
Other than the central nervous system, composed of the brain and spinal cord, there are also nerves that extend through the rest of the body and make up the peripheral nervous system. These nerves are further classified as autonomic or somatic, based on which organs they're associated with, codenamed PNS.
Central nervous system, brain and spinal cord.
Peripheral nervous system, autonomic nerves, nerves that carry signals to and from smooth muscle, cardiac muscle, and glands. Somatic nerves, nerves that carry signals to and from skeletal muscle, tendons, and the skin. The nerves of the autonomic system are in 2 categories, sympathetic and parasympathetic. Sympathetic neurons are most active in time of stress, excitement, and danger. Their actin terminals release norepinephrine. Parasympathetic neurons are most active in times of relaxation.
Attention, this is about to get specific, agents. We suggest you grab a pen and a piece of paper.
Reflexes are the simplest path of information flow. A reflex is an automatic response to a stimulus, a movement or other action that does not require thought. With such reflexes, sensory signals flow to the spinal cord or the brainstem, which then calls for a response by way of motor neurons. The nervous system itself is composed of the following: neuroglia, neurons, sensory neurons, interneurons, motor neurons, nerve-led, automatic nerves, somatic nerves.
Neuroglia.
Cells called neuroglia, functionally and structurally, support neurons in most animals. The neuroglial cells, called Schwann cells, wrap like jelly rolls around the axon of most peripheral nerves. The Schwann cells collectively form an insulated myelin sheath that makes the action potential flow faster.
Neurons, the great communicators.
Of all multi-celled organisms, animals respond fastest to external stimuli. Activities of neurons are the key to these quick responses. A neuron is a cell that can relay electrical signals along its plasma membrane and can communicate with other cells by way of specific chemical messages. Unlike neurons, neuroglial cells make up the bulk of the brain and continue to divide in adults.
Nerve net.
A nerve net is a mesh of interconnected neurons. In further detail, the nerve net allows them to respond to food or threats that arrive from all directions. All cells have an electric gradient across their plasma membrane. As in a battery, these separated charges have potential energy. We call the voltage difference across a cell membrane a membrane potential and measure it in thousands of volts or millivolts. An unstimulated neuron has a resting membrane potential of about 70 MV. Neurons maintain a resting membrane potential, a slight voltage difference across their plasma membrane. An action potential is a brief reversal of the membrane potential. It occurs only if membrane potential increases to the threshold potential. When the difference in charge across the membrane increases to a specific level, the threshold potential, the gated sodium channels in the trigger zone open and start an action potential. An action potential travels along a neuron's axon-to-axon terminals at its tips. The region where an axon terminal sends chemical signals to a neuron, a muscle fiber, or a gland cell is called a synapse. At a synapse, the signal-sending neuron is called presynaptic cell.
Type of synapse.
A synapse between a motor neuron and a skeletal muscle fiber is called neuromuscular junction. At a neuromuscular junction, the neurotransmitter released by the motor neuron is acetylcholine, codename ACH.
Classify types of neurons.
Sensory neurons detect internal or external stimuli and signal interneurons or motor neurons. They usually don't have dendrites. Motor neurons signal and control muscles and glands. Interneurons process information received from sensory neurons or other interneurons, then send signals along to interneurons or motor neurons. They can have thousands of dendrites. The neuron has special cytoplasmic extensions that allow it to receive and send messages, dendrites and axons. Inside the axon terminals are vesicles with molecules of neurotransmitter, a type of signaling molecule that relays messages between presynaptic and postsynaptic cells. How does a postsynaptic cell respond to all this information? Through synaptic integration, a neuron sums all inhibitory and excitatory signals arriving at its input zone. Incoming synaptic signals can amplify, dampen, or cancel one another's effect. Some neurons also make neuropeptides that serve as neuromodulators, molecules that influence the effects of neurotransmitters. One neuromodulator, substance P, enhances pain perception. Neuromodulators called enkephalins and endorphins are natural painkillers. They are secreted in response to strenuous activity or injuries and inhibit release of substance P. Endorphins are also released when people laugh, reach orgasms, or get a comforting hug or a relaxing massage. People take psychoactive drugs, both legal and illegal, to alleviate pain, relieve stress, or feel pleasure. Many drugs are habit-forming, and users often develop tolerance. Habituation and tolerance can lead to drug addiction, by which a drug takes on a vital biochemical role.
Classify types of drugs.
Stimulants. They make users feel alert but also anxious, and they can interfere with fine motor control.
Examples: nicotine, coffee, cocaine, crystal meth, and ecstasy.
Depressants. Slow motor responses.
Examples: alcohol, codeine, Romo, and barbiturates.
Analgesics. Mimic a body's natural painkillers, endorphins and enkephalins.
Examples: morphine, codeine, heroin, fentanyl, and oxycodone.
Hallucinogens. They distort sensory perception and bring on a dreamlike state.
Examples: lysergic acid diethylamide, codename LSD, and marijuana, codename El Verde.
Okay, Agent, you've reached the ending of this top secret investigation. Now this is your mission. Find this man and tell him what you know. Good luck. You'll need it.
Self-destruct sequence activated. 3, 2,